Says literally, she says, I got a good job. I make very, very good money. And she says, the only thing I need now is a man. It's like, yo, like, it's like, who wants you? Who wants you? You're right.
Right.
Like, once you have achieved these things, you have unfortunately disqualified yourself.
Ooh,
and
shit.
And what it is these, because and this is the thing. I'm not
Ooh,
blaming
the
women.
women are gonna hate him for that shit.
No,
Then
no, see, the
they
thing
are
is,
gonna hate him for that.
they should
I can't
love
wait to
it.
put this shit out.
Come up a while, more than once, but I just seen a clip. The guy was talking about something. I don't know what he's talking about entirely. The shit was too long, and they should have just made a fucking 20-minute video what the fuck he was talking about. But let me tell the truth on shit, cause I tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I've been with a lot of women, not sexually, but just conversation wise. So I know the ups and downs of shit. I know the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ask real questions. That's why, certain individuals can't get away with shit with me. So, right off the bat, I would never say somebody's intimidated by someone being successful. You have to define success. You know what I mean? Because, truth be told, it doesn't matter who you are in the world. Yo, what's up, man? Huh? Chilling, man, chilling. See, man, I'm just walking down the street. People ask if I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's the love I get. But anyway, so you have to define success, man, because it doesn't matter who you are or what you have. That doesn't, like, success and happiness doesn't always coincide with each other. You know what I mean? You can have $1 billion and not be happy. So, in all actuality, does that mean you're successful? If you have $1 billion, you can have a multi-billion-dollar company, but you're not happy. You know what I mean? So, at what cost do we put up our happiness for? You know what I mean? Because let's just say you could be a celebrity, singer, rapper, porn star, whatever. You can make a lot of money, right? You can make a lot of money, millions of dollars, millions of dollars. That does not mean that you're happy. We have so many celebrities at the height of their careers, even at the height of all-star fame and fortune, that have committed suicide. You know what I mean? And then people are wondering, damn, you have so much money, so much talent. You have talented people. You know what I'm saying? So many of this, so many of that, so many awards, so much money. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't want to continue in their life. So they have all this success, but they're still not happy. You know what I mean? And that's what I fucking know. I don't care what she has. She could be a millionaire. She could have a Bugatti outside. She could have a fucking $200 million loft. Is she happy? You know what I'm saying? She can have all the success of the world, but I want to know, is she happy? That's what I really want to know. I'm going to ask questions for that. You know what I'm saying? How is she sleeping at night? Is she tossing? Is she turning? Is she crying herself to sleep every night? She could be the richest woman in the world and cry herself to sleep every night. These are things that I know. So why would I feel intimidated? And I'm knowing that could be a possibility. Not saying it's always true, but it could be a possibility. You know what I mean? I watch interviews of women with millions of dollars, successful business women, having shit you would never dream of. You know what I mean? But it's listen, let's tell the truth. It's in a woman's nature to want to have kids and have a family. It's just in the DNA. You know? Conquering the world is just a man's thing, and we just going to keep it a beam. Because I know plenty of women that have millions of dollars, but they don't have any kids. Even a man, he can have millions of dollars, but he don't have any kids to give his inheritance to. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he doesn't his kids, he don't like his kids or whatever, and he having a fallout with his son or daughter, and he can't give it away. He know you can't take it with you. You know what I mean? Because when men work, we work to provide for our family. You know what I'm saying? Some guys do it because, you know, they want to take over the world, and sometimes they just explore shit and find shit and try shit out, and it pays off. You know what I'm saying? Like Elon Musk, he's just that guy. He's just an explorer thinking guy. And this shit paid off. You know what I mean? But 90% of guys are working hard to provide for their family. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the one they have now or the one they plan to have in the future, they want to provide for their family. They want their kids to grow up and have the things they didn't have when they were little. You know what I'm saying? That's just a thing. They want to have a wife. They want to provide for the wife, provide for the kids, provide for the mother and father. You know what I mean? That's what drives men. But then I can't say the same for women. I just can't. Because a lot of women are not going to want to sit up there and work her fingers to the bone to provide for a man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody probably sucked their teeth as soon as I just said that statement. But you know what I'm saying? Because we don't have a multitude of women going to work every day to provide for men, and men are just staying home. No, we don't have that. Yes, we have some, but in a multitude, no. We don't have millions of women going to work while men just stay at home. We don't have that. We don't have hundreds of millions of men being stay-at-home husbands. We don't have that. So more than likely, she's out here being a breadwinner for herself. But like I said, with all that money, all that success, all that fame, for what? What is the purpose? What is the purpose? And if it's just for self-fulfillment, can you really say you're happy for that? Because it's like, once you have all that, once you get it all, you worked hard, you got success, you got fame, you got fortune, you have it all. Now what? All the years have passed. Now what are you going to do with it? You don't have a husband, or you don't have a man, you don't have kids, or you didn't make time for them, so you're distant. What do you have? Because see, men, they'll make that sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? They'll take trucking jobs and go across the country, and while the wife stays at home with the kids, and they come see their kids at night or in the morning or 3 days out the week. Men will make that sacrifice. You know what I mean? But it's in a woman's DNA to nurture her kids. So if she's out working all the time, her kids are going to be distant. And how is that going to make her feel at the end of the day? To knowing that she gave up seeing her kids for a check. Come on now, let's be real. It's different operations of thinking between these two genders. You know what I mean? Because I work with men. You know what I'm saying? And they're away from their families because they're out trying to make a dollar. And they strive, bro. They strive. Oh my God, I can't wait to go home to see my family. Every day, man. They're having whole fits at the job with management when they got to have overtime and stay late and come in early and do this and do that because they're not at home with their families. You know what I'm saying? They may not express it, but I'm telling you what I witnessed. You know what I'm saying? They're in there negotiating with the shift manager or whoever does the schedule. They say, hey, I need this schedule, man. I need this schedule. Please give me this schedule, man. My son has football practice. My daughter has a recital. My wife wants to go out on Saturdays or whatever the case may be. My wife's up my ass. I haven't been home in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 8 days. You know what I'm saying? They're in there negotiating. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that pride is to the side when they in that office, bro. They like, look, I need these days off, man. I can't. I need the job. I need the job. But man, I haven't seen my family, man. I gotta go pick up my son from daycare, man. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Men are vocal about this shit. They may not express it to, the opposite gender all the time, but man, they really be striving for their families out here, man. Guys of all types. You know what I mean? Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, all of them. The 9-to-5 workers, man. Real shit. But then it's like, I'm saying, but for a woman, how is she going to sit up there and be like, yeah, man, I want to go home and see my kids? You can go home and see your kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't go for your dreams. If you want to own your own business or whatever, do that. Because you can surely balance it out. You know what I mean? You can always balance that shit out. Because I'm pretty sure there's women out here that have their own business that still tend to their husband and kids like any other wife. And she's happy. But it takes a certain understanding, and everybody's not going to have that understanding, man. That's one thing you have to realize. It doesn't matter if she's the breadwinner or he's the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? But when she's putting in more hours at the office and not at home, it takes a certain mentality for that. Because if you're with the wrong person, then shit's going to fall apart. You know what I mean? Even if you're a guy. If you're a guy and you're out all the time working and you're with a woman that doesn't understand, how you operate and how you got to earn money. And she's like, come home, come home, come home. And you're like, listen, I can't be coming home all the time. I got to work. I can't be around you, boo loving 24/7. You know what I'm saying? She's bored at the house or whatever she's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because then she's going to step out. You dig? And then he going to come home and catch her, you know what I'm saying, stepping out. And that's going to be a whole shitstorm. He might fucking throw it all away. That's why they say the divorce rate is so high with police officers. Because police officers mostly work 60 hours a week. They work 12-hour shifts. You know what I mean? And they're always working during the holidays. So, I'm just saying some real shit, man. Intimidation, no. Because that's what I really want to know. I want to know if she's happy. Because all the money, all the clothes, all the diamonds, all the furs, that don't mean shit to me. Oh shit, we back. Shit, I cut out for a little bit. But I said, emperors have thrown it all away, man. Very successful people that have had the whole world have thrown it away. And if you have to sit there and imagine, you gotta say, well, damn. If somebody worth billions have thrown it all away, then what the fuck is a million? What the fuck is a couple 100,000? What the fuck is tens of thousands? What the fuck is 1,000? You know what I'm saying? Nobody has touched a trillion yet. But I can rest assured, if there were trillionaires, some of them would throw it all away. I guarantee you. One thing about it is, man, with humans, is when we acquire so much, especially at one time, when we just acquire just so much, you have to have a certain mentality, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you ever when you hear about these stories about people that won the lottery, you know what I mean? And they say most of the time they throw it all away. Hold on, it's like fucking racetracks. What the fuck's going on over here? Fucking cars galore over here. Everybody got a fucking muffler. Anyway, so people that have won the lottery are a prime example, because a lot of them, they win millions of dollars and they throw it all away, man. They spend it all, or they get suicidal. The family doesn't talk to them anymore. You know what I'm saying? So many more money, more problems, man. Well, I say more money, different problems. That's what some people say. So you really have to define what success is, because a lot of people are going to say success is, oh, money and this, that, and the third. But that doesn't mean shit. Because like I say, it's people that have had way more than that. People have had way more than that. And they threw it away. It didn't satisfy them spiritually. You know what I'm saying? It didn't satisfy. You know? People that have sold drugs and made millions and millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. It wasn't worth it. All the clothes, all the cars, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know what people define as success as. When people have fucking 6 Lamborghinis and Bugattis, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, no, this shit ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. If you don't have the mentality for it, it ain't worth it. That's why you only have one Elon Musk, one Jeff Bezos, one Warren Buffett. You know what I'm saying? These people are very few. Because if everyone had that mentality, man, everybody would be a billionaire, man. If everyone can sit up there and maintain that wealth, and there's a lot that goes into it, but if everyone could maintain that lifestyle, everyone would be billionaire. So you really have to sit here and define success. That's the key word, success. What do you define that as? If they just define it as materialistic things, I would never be intimidated by that. You know what I'm saying? Never. I wouldn't be intimidated by nobody anyway. But shit, it's just materialistic things that you can lose overnight. Psh, come on, man. The government can come take all your money overnight if they wanted to. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man, because you could have all the money in the world, be traveling, something happen, your mom get kidnapped, or you get kidnapped, or whatever happens, they say wire over this amount of money, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? That's when shit's gonna get real. So that's gonna define who you are right there. But anyway, man, let me chime in on a little bit, you know what I'm saying, of what people could possibly be talking about when they say they're intimidated. I don't think they're necessarily intimidated. I can't say someone else's emotions, but to me, it would be more of an annoyance than anything. And let me explain. Because when I talk to females, and I wouldn't say the word successful, I would just say they achieve more than certain people. You know what I'm saying? They may have got a college degree or a great paying job. You know what I'm saying? They just achieve more in life. That doesn't necessarily mean they're successful. No, you just achieve more. You know what I'm saying? That's all. And with that, not all of them, but sometimes they just got this big chip on their shoulder, and it's like they just want to toss dicks with you, and it's like, no, this is not a dick tossing contest. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll say things, oh, where did you go to college, or what college degree do you have? And you say, I don't have one, and they be like, you don't have a college degree? And it's like, it's just a piece of paper at the end of the day, lady. You know what I mean? Not all of them are like that, but like I said, it's like they have a chip. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I make such and such $1,000 a month for a year or whatever. It's like, okay, this is money. The government can take that overnight. What does that mean to me? You know what I'm saying? You can't take it with you if you die. So that means shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all the money in the world cannot make up for a warm body in that bed. It doesn't. There are guys that have spent millions of dollars for that feeling of a warm body in that bed. Someone that genuinely, truly loves them and isn't in it for the money or the clout or anything else. Motherfuckers will pay millions. Guys will pay millions. You know what I'm saying? For some shit like that. Thousands. A lot of them, millions of guys have paid thousands. I know that for a fact. Shit, more have paid hundreds. You know what I mean? Just for that synthetic type of love. You know what I mean? That genuine love. Because that ain't some shit you can buy in the store. No, you have to actually put initiative and time into somebody to get that. That's not something that could just easily be taken away either. When you genuinely have feelings for somebody, not just some fake shit, but you actually care and you're actually considerate of another human being. Like a parent loves a child. Not actually like that. I don't know if people take that out of the wrong context. But genuine love, man. Somebody you would ride or die for. You can't buy that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of women try to pitch that shit. I got this, I got that. But I'm like, at the end of the day, do you have somebody that genuinely loves you? You know what I mean? That's more important than any motherfucking thing. Listen, I won't give a fuck if you got $1 billion. You got $1 billion, but you're alone. Your kids don't want to talk to you. Your family don't want to talk to you. If you can stomach that, then you're good. But not a lot of people can. Not a lot of people can really sit down and stomach that. Being alone, dying alone. Kids don't want to talk to you. Or you don't have kids. That shit ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? The person you were with for years wants a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people can really hang in tight for that shit. So, okay, you have all this stuff, but coming home to a warm cooked meal to somebody you love and kids greeting you and your kids bringing grandkids over to come see you all the time. What, your money can't buy that, dog. You know what I'm saying? A Lamborghini, expensive house, expensive loft or whatever. Man, when you die, somebody else is gonna get that. You know? But what they can't get is them loving memories that you got from your family or from your husband. No one else can get that. You're gonna only share that with somebody else. You know what I mean? You take that to the grave. You take your memories to the grave. All the Thanksgiving dinners, all the Christmas dinners, all the birthdays, all the anniversaries you're gonna have with the person that you love. You're gonna take that to the grave. All that other stuff, all that materialistic shit, you can't, all the Chanel purses, you can't take that with you. So why would I be intimidated by somebody that has all that? Baby, I'm coming with genuine love because I actually care about your motherfucking ass. I care when you get sick. I care when you cry. I care when you're hungry. You know what I'm saying? I care when your back hurt, your feet hurt, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to sit up there and take care of that for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can hire a masseuse. You can hire a chiropractor. But they not going to put the same hands as something homemade, baby. You know what I mean? They ain't going to put that homemade shit in there. Yeah, you can buy a cake from the motherfucking stove. But when that cake is homemade, you know what I'm saying? Because we want them homemade biscuits. Yeah, you can get the Pillsbury, baby. When it's made from scratch, baby. When them biscuits made with hands of love, baby. Come on now. Come on. I ain't mean to make this long, man. I ain't mean to make this long, but y'all got me going there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could order catering for a Thanksgiving dinner, but when you sit up there and you made all the food, all the desserts, the turkey, you know what I'm saying? Like grandma used to make. You can't buy that shit. You can't. You know what I'm saying? It don't taste the same. It don't hit the same. You know what I mean? But when you and your husband up in there whipping up that batter, needing that dough, and your kids are smiling with a big old smile on their face, man, because they seeing mommy and daddy make dinner for them. You know what I'm saying? And them rolls coming out hot. You know what I'm saying? And that turkey coming out juicy. And the kids is just smiling because they seeing how much love their mother and father have. You can't buy that with no money. You know what I mean? So just because she has all these materialistic things, that don't mean anything. You know what I mean? I'm never intimidated. Never. No guy should ever be. Because if you can really bring something to the table, man, you really bringing love and care and caressing that lady with your heart, man. Whew, she can't buy that, dog. She can't buy that. She could buy all the plastic toys, all the boy toys, and she can buy all that. But it ain't hitting like a man gonna hit it. You dig? You know what I'm saying, man? It ain't gonna hit, bro. No way, no how, no shape or form. You know what I'm saying? Because that thing gonna run out of batteries. Sit in the drawer. That thing ain't gonna rub her back. That thing ain't gonna listen to her when her days get long. That thing ain't gonna sit on the porch with her and rock back and forth and hold her hand when she old and gray. No, it ain't gonna do all that. But you can. You know what I mean? Stop playing with this shit, man. Stop playing with this game, man. Y'all like playing with this game entirely too much, man. But you know, I gotta come with that flavor, man. That's what they call me sauce. You dig? So, man, I just had to drop a little bit of knowledge on this shit, man. You know what I mean? Because I always get asked that. You know what I'm saying? People always be asking me certain things. And you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? I mean, it really don't matter. Because I know my value. I know what I can bring. I know what she's missing. You know what I mean? Yeah, she can hire a mechanic, but you know, hey, listen, I already spoke on that. Well, for the ones that didn't know, yeah, she can hire a mechanic, but you wondering why she paying $500 for an oil change. You know what I mean? I talk to women. I talk. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all fellas, man, y'all don't talk, or some of y'all don't be coming on live or something, but hey, I talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much did you pay for that tire rotation? Oh, hell no. Baby, you know I know how to do that, and I could do that in 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta fuck with me in order to get the benefits. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to a school and get a degree and you're not a student. What's going on? You can't get married and buried at the church and you're not a member. What's going on? Hello. You can't get Amazon Prime and you ain't paying for the membership, baby. Come on. That's just common sense. But it is what it is, man. We just gonna speak some truth on it. You know? She gonna hire a lot of people for a lot of things, man, but it's not gonna be the same, man. It'll never be the same. It's never be replaceable. Don't be listening to Beyonce. You know? It is not replaceable. You can't replace that kind of love. You can't replace that kind of affection. That's why you see older women, they don't want to say it, but they be jumping dick to dick to dick to dick, dick shuffle. Because this guy ain't doing that guy ain't doing this guy ain't doing that. Because you're going at it the wrong way. for the ones that got money, you know what I'm saying? The ones that got money, they like to go, they like to get them a little boy toy, you know what I'm saying? Give them a little allowance or something. I mean, hey, I mean, that's cool and all, but it don't hit the same. Do you know? Because guys, we think different. Older guy thinks different when he's with a younger woman. He thinks different. The mentality is totally different. An older woman with a younger guy, come on now. She ain't gonna know what to do with that. She's gonna have a mentality that he's just for some dick, but the connection will never be there. But see, an older guy, he can take on that daddy role, no problem. But is she gonna take on that mommy role? What? If you want to take on a mommy role, you can find a guy your age to do that. You can find any bum on the street. You did. But you don't want to do that. No. You want the arms of a man to caress you. A doer, a go-getter, a provider. That's what you want. But that's what you gotta look for. You know what I'm saying? Your approach gotta be right. Your approach can't be all fucked up. You know? You gotta come with it. You can't go to the Ferrari dealership with a 430 credit score and $2,000 down. That ain't gonna work. That man knows his value. I'm not talking about the looks. I'm talking about him, his characteristics as an individual. He's a Ferrari. You looking at the looks. No, look at the characteristics. Look at the standards. Look at the morals of that man. That defines who he is. That shapes him as a person. That guy's a Ferrari. He's a Bentley. He's a Lamborghini. You can't go in there with a 430 credit score and $2,000 down, baby. It ain't gonna work. That's the $1 million man. You can't come in there with minimal effort. It ain't gonna work. Oh shit, man. I'm giving too much game for free, man. But let me get up out of here, man. Let me handle my business and responsibilities. You know, but hey, man, you know I gotta sprinkle you with this game real quick. But I'm saying, let me get up out of here, man. Chill.